Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to Freaky Friday, I guess. I guess.
Yeah, is it pretty freaky?
Yeah, it's been freaky.
It's been one
But
of those days.
sorry we're late. Not that anybody is here yet. Because I was waiting for my laundry to be finished.
Priorities, priorities.
Yeah, well, it's always nice to just not have noise. So
That's true.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. So you got lots done in your garden today, I hear.
yes, I think I did a workout for a full week, or it should last me a full week, or I'll be sore for a full week. I took all the rocks. I had a rock garden in the front, so I took them all out and carried them to the back for my backyard rock garden. So I've been busy doing that all day. A
Just
little
don't
bit
change
tired.
your mind.
I know. Well, nope, not gonna happen.
No, well, that's good. It's good, productive. And you didn't have to pay for an exercise membership anywhere. So there's
Exactly.
that.
Yes. I just, you know what? Actually, that could be my new exercise routine. Okay, this week all the rocks are going in the back. Okay, this week all the rocks are coming right back into the front.
Oh, your neighbors are gonna talk.
That's actually maybe good. Maybe they'll stay away. Mm.
It's one way. Make them think you're crazy. They won't come near you.
Borderline right now, so a little bit longer or a couple more things. I should be good.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been busy here in the Harrison Hot Springs resort town. People having a good time, which is always nice. But you know what? When you're having a shitty day, or you're just not in the mood, or you're focused on stuff that happens, loss, this and that, you look around and you see paradise. And I don't know, there's something that kind of there's this, I don't want to, not bitterness, but it's almost like, how dare the world continue. It's like that with sometimes, right?
Mhm.
How
Yeah.
dare the world continue when I'm miserable. And I say that to share that, because I'm sure we all go through that, right?
Hmm.
At some point, and you just have to be okay with yourself, with feeling those things.
Well, I think that's it, right? Like with with having I still haven't fixed my light.
I see that. We're gonna, when it
It's kind
blinks,
of
we're
fun
gonna
right
say
now.
that's definitely a yes.
I think so, yes. Um what were we saying? I think you just you have to honor your emotions and your feelings and going through hard times and dealing with certain things and yeah, it does. It takes time and if you're having a shitty day, well, sometimes you just chalk it up to that and accept it for what it is and knowing that tomorrow's going to be another day
Yeah,
that won't be
yeah,
so shitty.
hopefully.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes. And I know I've been getting in doing my tarot card pulls and stuff, I've been getting the Wheel of Fortune a lot.
Mm.
So, I mean, that's truly what it is. And I think that I said the other day, when something is bad, it'll turn around, and it's gonna right itself. And when something's good, well, things do right themselves. I'm not saying things go bad, but things do balance, whatever balance looks like.
I think that's up to the individual. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
did you do anything okay today? Or was it
Yeah.
all around just shitty?
No, no, it wasn't. Overall, it wasn't a shitty day. It's just that, sometimes things just happen beyond your control, that it has nothing at all to do with me. It's just sometimes, when you have a friend who's hurting, you kind of take it personally. One of those things where you're trying so hard to send good energy for the best outcome possible, and you don't get that outcome. I don't know. It's been happening a lot to me over the past few years, and you start to take it personally. Come on, universe. Come on now. Show me that life is good.
Yeah.
especially when life isn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Uh,
mean, I did, to answer your question. Yes, I did. I had a nice little morning with my family who came to see me, and we had our breakfast and, played a little game and went for a walk. So that was a nice little kickstart to the day. But yeah, after that, it was just working through that mental and emotional
yeah.
inside stuff. That dialogue that these two head and heart are having with each other, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's never, never, ever fun. And, it doesn't just go away, but you become accustomed to it. And it's like, especially with loss, right? You go through it, but each day, hmm, not each day, but it does settle.
Hmm. Yeah, and you have to really take it moment by moment. You can't even give it a measurement of a day or an hour or a week or a month or a year. Yeah, it just is what it is. And I think the honoring of the moment, where I know in the past I would have gotten mad at myself for feeling that way, or what have you. And it's like, you feel what you feel,
Yeah.
and if that all you can do is feel what you feel, but realize that you're not going to feel like that forever.
No, exactly. 100%. Should I pull a card for you?
Yes, please.
A card for a day.
Card for what?
A card for a day. This
A
day. I
this
don't want to say
day, a day.
shitty day. Because
Oh,
shitty day.
Rula's here. Hi, Rula.
Hello.
Yeah, we decided to come on earlier. I don't know. This might be kind of a normal thing we do. What do you think, Raph? Do you prefer
Uh,
the early time?
it's kind of nice because then I can, it's especially days like today, like enjoy the evening and put your feet up and have a glass of wine or whatever you like to
Spend
drink.
time with your family, right? So it's nice for us to finish early so we can do that. It's all
Yeah.
about us, right?
Got to be about somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe even the people that, want to join and watch, and then they have their evenings a little bit more free too. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the card I pulled is Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. And what I'm picking up, that could be grief, that could be sorrow, that could be, all that kind of stuff, right? Because it is an energy, and it's but what's underlying within that energy, that's light. There's a reason why you're upset about, situations.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you care.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I told myself too. And it is what it is. I'm always the biggest advocate for my friends. I was like that in the schoolyard too. And anyone was bugging my friends, I don't care if they were 10 times as big as me, because I was one of the littlest ones. I'd be like, you don't mess with my friends. I could take more from myself at myself, but if someone mess with my friends, I'm sorry, that's it. I'm stepping in.
You're like little
So,
scrappy you off the
oh
school.
yeah, my mom made this T-shirt for me that, when you used to get the screen. I have it's bugging me. I have a thing where you get screen printing or whatever. She got all the letters done, and it said tiny but tough, all the kind of the bubble letters. I wish I kept that T-shirt, because yeah, yeah, tiny
Oh,
but tough.
so sweet.
Yeah. And hi, Elpida. Nice to see you here too. And yes, thank you, Rula. It's about all of us, is what it boils down to. We have to advocate for ourselves. So with that card you pulled, Raph, as I was shuffling mine, two cards popped out. The first one is fearless expression,
Interesting.
because just what I was just talking about is, even though, if you don't have something nice to say, or say out loud for yourself, like, have that bravery to just say that, yeah, this sucks. This is shitty. It sucks.
Mhm.
And there's no way around it.
Mhm.
And that is what it is. And then it's funny, the next card after it that was stuck to it was stop, drop, and ground,
Mm. Yeah.
which that's all you can do with that excess energy. It's going to go somewhere, and might as well, Mother Earth can take it. She can take it. Give it to her. She'll transmute it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like those cards.
And that's very healing, right? To be able to ground yourself and to be able to connect to the grounding energy, because yeah, that's where great healing comes in,
Yeah.
through Mother Earth and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what? When you were saying that, it made me think of, listening to some, that the hertz, the vibration, the
Mm.
can't remember what it's, well, there's the Schumann resonance with that, which has that same sound as Earth.
Okay.
And you can look on YouTube, you can search, or there's another one called solfeggio, I think it's called, is a vibrational frequency is what I'm trying to say. I can't even talk. A vibrational frequency that you can listen to. And some of the YouTube, like it's like 8 hours or more, to have that playing in the background can
Yeah.
be helpful to ground and
Mm-hmm.
shift your energy moment by moment. Sometimes that's all it is moment by moment. You can't plan beyond that. I mean, it really depends. It depends on what everybody's going through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good card. They were all good cards for sure.
Mm-hmm. Here,
Yeah.
let's pull one for the collective. We kind of played around with the bullshit day that's energy wise. So I'm going to pull one for the collective.
The
For
bullshit day. We're
yeah,
pulling
I
cards for the bullshit
speaking
day.
about bullshit. I have in my living room here. I'm looking at it. My bullshit corner, and it's all the people that I've lost in the year. I have to add 2 more people to it, but it's like I have like all the pictures there, and cards and crystals and everything. And anybody, I'm like, that's my bullshit corner. With love, because it's bullshit that they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're probably laughing their butts off
Well, they
where
know
they
they know me.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
All
it's
right.
kind of funny.
So pulling cards for anyone who needs to get out of the bullshit corner.
Yeah, or just whatever, right? It's yeah. So the card that came out is guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. So just know when you're going through or whatever, anything that you do, even if you're having an amazing, wonderful, beautiful day, we're never alone. They're celebrating our happy times too.
Yes, that's so true. And I
Yeah.
think being more aware of that energy in the moment too, of just kind of savoring it. I notice maybe it's just an age thing. The older I get, the more I savor. Like I almost step outside of myself to be like, this is awesome. And I kind of did that today, just playing a little silly game that we made up, a couple of years ago, me and making up games, and just sitting around as we're all kind of snickering about the answers that we come up with and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, yeah, this is just what I needed. So
Okay. Good.
yeah, it's funny. Oh, Tammy. He's like, oh my God, I agree that we were in a bullshit time. Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Okay.
Welcome. Welcome to our getting rid of the stinky stuff. So do you want to see the card that I pulled?
Yes, please.
Accept and receive.
Mm.
I don't want to accept the bullshit or receive the bullshit, but
You know,
guidance, yes, I will accept that.
with all the bullshit, I always say, wow, the knowledge I have gained.
I'm not at that point yet, but yes, it comes eventually, and I think that's important. Sorry, my itchy nose. I'm gonna kiss a fool, I guess. Elliot, where are you? But you're right, and it's just I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, just a Scorpio thing, or what. I think it's just me and my stinky personality sometimes. I know this, I know the stuff, I know the drill and what to do. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I teach just this shit. But sometimes when you're just in that mood and you're like, yeah, and blah, 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 and everything, and it's like, I don't care. I'm going to be here and I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to accept what I have and I'm receiving the miserableness for now. For now. That's all we can do is the for now.
True. Yeah. I was actually talking about that. And, you know, who are you and what are you doing in my yard? 1 second.
Oh, dear. Okay, you got to entertain the troops. Make sure you guys stick around because we'll probably pull some cards if you guys are here.
He's like right up on my porch almost.
Oh,
picking
wrong
up
house?
At least he's picking it up. Thank you, dude. Don't let your dog live in my yard.
That used to drive me nuts in the yard I used to have. Hi, Marnie. How you doing? Thanks for being here and thanks for commenting, you guys. You know, we love the comments. Those who comment get the card pulls at the end. We're going to start doing that because I know sometimes people will just come in and be like, yeah, I want a card, and out they go. But it's nice to have a conversation. And today's conversation, since you just came in, Marnie, is that we're talking about bullshit. We're talking about how things go really crappy.
Like literally dog shit.
On your stairs?
Like I would never, like I have a dog. I would never let my dog walk right into someone's yard, like where the stairs are, to do their business and hang out in their yard. Like he's like,
yeah, that's odd.
It's weird.
Is he still there?
No, he left when I walked out.
Like, yeah. People are.
Is that just me or is that just?
No, people are weird. I've seen people do that when I had my house in Maple Ridge. They'd walk literally like right onto the property. Yeah. There was plenty of room for them to be elsewhere, but no.
I can understand, you know, like along the perimeter, whatever, their dogs, but like they were like right up to me.
Yeah, that's odd. Marnie's like, gotta love some bullshit. Nope. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And it, you know, it happens. Yeah. It really does.
Maybe that's the message. He cleaned it up, so maybe things are gonna get like picked up, cleared out.
Come and clean up your bullshit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. I have enough. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.
It's almost like we need little poop bags for the universe to use to clean up after itself.
Exactly.
But yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't do much. You just got to keep breathing. You got to keep finding signs of goodness. But there is that moment, especially when you just, you know, something freshly happens, fresh bullshit, you know, the sticky, smelly kind, that you can't avoid it. You know, you've just got to be in that moment. Oh, what was that? What are you doing, Elliot? He has to. What are you doing?
He's peeking.
Are you mad because I blocked you and you can't be seen? What you doing? Get off the table. Come over this way. Little stinky. You know, we're talking about we're not talking about dog poop. We're talking about bull poop.
Exactly.
Yeah, so as you can see, we don't really have an actual agenda or a conversation, just any chance to sit here and shuffle cards and pull cards. And yeah, anybody have, oh, wait, hang on. Marnie, like the fresh, large bleeding cut I did making salad tonight? Bullshit. Ooh. Yeah. Ow, what kind of salad do you make that you need a knife? That's like, owie.
And always, you know, with that weird feeling that you get throughout your body and it starts in your feet and it's just like.
Yeah, it's like jelly nerves. It's, yeah, that's awful.
Ew, that's not fun.
Well, I hope that heals up fast for you.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, that's literally, yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, get it cleaned out. And that's. Yeah, playing the bullshit game. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good at that.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So what do you do after a really crappy day? How do you just,
drink. No.
I know.
And hey,
I've
that
been
might
doing
not be
yard work
seen.
all day, so I'm having a small glass of wine right now and drinking water. So
Well, there you go.
it does.
Like we did that one tonight, but I missed it here. Yes, it's big and ouchy. Shoot. Sorry about that. Okay. Give it Reiki. That'll help. Reiki everything.
Mm,
Yeah, what do you do, right? Like, well, for me, reaching out to friends, talking to somebody, feeling,
yeah.
just having someone be a sound, just listen. Like nobody needs to fix it. It's just get it out, listen. Even, you need to have somebody that you can trust with thoughts like that. I'm very blessed. I have a few people in my life. Raphael is one of them. And it's just like, you can talk and you can swear and you can just be like, this really sucks. And you know that they're just going to listen. They're not going to try to fix you. And only when you say, can you give me some advice? When you ask for help, the help is there. But sometimes you just need to get it out of you. Sometimes you need to just turn it from thoughts and feelings into words that come out, and then it's something you can deal with a little bit easier. So that's one of the ways.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking about that, is it streaming to my page? Did I set it up okay?
Yep, you got both streaming.
Oh,
I
okay.
would have said something earlier that we do a little tech check to begin with, but we were both.
But I
Well,
forgot.
I was going to say we were both nee, 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 but it was me nee, 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 and she's like,
I got the bobblehead going.
yeah. Oh, nice to see you too. Well, I guess I can. I can technically see your face in your little profile there. But yeah, we're planning to be a little early. We're going to do earlier for Fridays, just
Mm-hmm.
because
Very nice
it
how it
works
goes.
nice. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and speaking of other things I do, I have a nice smoky quartz orb here that it's great to just look through. I like scrying with it because it gets my mind off things and it really helps to, I don't know, to just smooth off the rough edges.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm picking up for that because it is like, smoky quartz is like sage, right? For the body, mind, spirit, so on and so forth, environments. But like for you just to kind of, the mind, trauma, and exactly, yes. Just hold it in your mouth for a little bit. Don't joke.
It's too big.
Yeah.
Tammy saying, we go online and look for lives. We good people like you.
Oh,
Nice.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
I like
We
that.
appreciate
But
it. We appreciate having people actually watching us so we don't feel like we're just weirdos online,
we are
bearing our,
those online.
yeah, but we're not just online bearing our soul to nobody. We're letting everybody watch it. We
Exactly.
need an audience to do that. It's more exciting.
There we go. I was talking to my friend the other night, and it's just like, like you said, right? Like I also have tips and tools to the trade or whatever it is, and it's just like, but it's so hard to actually follow through with what you practice what you preach, and so like I said, and I actually do have salt upstairs in my bathroom, a salt bowl, and after a day, because we collect energy and so on and so forth, and it does like, right, or like other people's, or emotional shit, baggage, all that kind of stuff, internal stuff that we're going through. It's really good just to pick up some in your hands, wash it, wash your hands with the salt water, underneath the tap, and I promise it feels so much better. I do that, and then like just kind of clearing my energy. And it does. It releases a lot of the emotions.
I like that. It's also exfoliating.
True.
I
True.
do
With
that.
salt, though, I don't know. Drying.
Yeah. Yeah. Like my hands are always dry and rough, but yeah, no, that is a really good idea because there's just something grounding and clearing and cleansing about
Mm-hmm.
salt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love it. And you were talking about like the hertz, the music, and all that earlier. I can't
Mhm.
remember what you called it, but I do play those on my Google Home system. And even if I might not be completely receptive, it's nice to have on in the background because it energetically shifts the atmosphere of the home.
I believe that. I totally do. Like I believe that the heaviness goes into the materials, into the sofa, into the table, into the furniture, into the walls. I mean, I
Oh,
don't mean that in a ooh gross, oh my god, what's going on? There's slime on my walls kind of way. But if something's negative long enough, it's going to affect your surroundings and you don't realize where it's coming from. You think it's from you when you walk into a room and it's you responding to whatever you think is going on in your life when in fact maybe you were okay and you walked into the room, but that room there's been a lot of um, heavy thoughts and things and the energy didn't get cleared and it's going to have an effect on you. I know that for a fact.
yeah, for true. Definitely.
And it's weird because with my ex, like I had a healing studio downstairs, but that would also be where they would go and in their evenings and rant and rave and do whatever. I could do just a little bit of clearing in there, sometimes just symbols.
Were they talking bullshit?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, okay.
Most definitely. And I could just do a quick clearing and before like a Reiki share or something like that and be kind of like, well, I hope it's okay, because I'm still using my cognitive memory of stuff. So I think maybe I'm feeling the energy of the space, but it's not. It's my experience. Things I learn later on in life. And then people come in for the Reiki share and they're like, oh, it's such a nice space. And it's like,
Hmm.
so that it actually works because there's definitely a difference in the energy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, big time.
Anyone else have that feeling? You guys let us know in the chat. What do you do to clear dense energy?
Or we could also do, how we talked about before, Lorraine, like if there's a certain energy in the house to shift it, and maybe we have an antidote for that if they're kind of stuck.
There you go. Yeah, let us know. We can, you know, do our magic. Why is it so much easier to do it for someone else than ourselves? And you were kind of just talking about that when you said talking with the friend earlier this week and, and all these tools we have. But
I
I
think
think at the same time, sorry to interrupt, I think at the same time, it's nice to have a witness be part of that beginning of the healing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are fixers. And when someone is in need, especially like if you're sensitive to other people's emotions and you want to support, help, and um, do whatever, right? So it's so easy to this is the process that you need to do because we're not inside their box, right? We're looking at it from a outsider's point of view, so it's easy to go, okay, this is, let's settle this energy a little bit, or let's clear, and you need to do self-care, and as I don't know if it's a personality trait, when you've been looking after people for so long and their needs, there's different types of people, and a lot of people are like me, and you could be supporting that by like looking after, you kind of get lost, you forget about yourself.
Yes.
Does that make
Yes. And I think mothers in general, like it's so true. We're so focused on on other people. And reality is it's because when they're happy, we'll be happier. Like, let's get real. Like, it's not total selflessness. Like, if we know we can placate a tantrum, or that's going to bear well in our own world. So we tend to go outside of ourselves to say, what can we fix out there, because that's going to help us feel better. That sometimes we forget that it's the internal stuff that's really getting to us the most. So Marnie's saying, I do house clearing with Palo Santo and words of for whatever's sitting dark to move through and be on its way. Yeah, I like that. It's all really, it boils down to intention for sure. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. Sometimes we forget to do that, to clear. When's the last time you smudged? Oh, it's like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I've gone really lazy with my home environment. Like, I used to smudge a lot and walk around my house and clear, right? And all that. Now I have gone lazy. I will just light my sage and ask it to go throughout the whole house to wherever it's needed to cleanse and clear. Or
I
like,
don't think that's lazy. I think that's efficient.
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be a big, huge ritual? Right? I think easy gets it done quicker and gets you to the point where it's not going to be like, oh, it's this daunting task. Because I used to do that. In the house, I had 3 floors, and okay, I'm going to smudge today. Yeah. All the way up. And then I would do drumming after, or use a crystal to raise the vibration up after. And it'd be like, wow, that's no wonder I don't do it every day. It's just too much. But we can sage every day. We can even clap and snap the energy every day. It's all intention.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
And we got Totally Low. I agree. Love it. Raph. Thank you. We like when people agree with us.
I'm going to have a little book every time someone agrees. Like, woo, I'm going to collect the Pokemon.
It's there's a word for it. It's like your celebration file or something. Anything anyone says that's good about you, or keep a copy of it so you can look back on it, and it's your personal treasures to see that, yeah, someone did think I did something good. Could have used that today. Okay, yeah, that worked. I made someone feel good there. That worked out. Yeah,
it's a good thing. I'm just going to go get more water. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I will sit here and listen to the pounding music that's above my head right now. So it's a day and a half today. Oh, it's so wonderful.
Getting better and better.
Yeah. What does Tammy say here? I do smudge and open all the doors. High vibrational music, same kind of stuff. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely nice to add music. I need music on all the time for the most part, and it's usually something that's very instrumental that I don't have to listen to the lyrics of. But it's really funny because sometimes I'll get instrumental versions of songs I know, so they play, and in my head I'm singing the song. It's like the smooth jazz version. I'm like, oh my God, as a teenager, I would just totally be like, what the hell are you listening to this elevator music for? And now it actually soothes me. You're
horrible. I know. It's like I constantly have it, and it's just like, yeah, like the younger me would be like, what the hell?
Oh, it's funny. So young people, do not judge older people. You will be old people soon too. Not soon. You will be old people too. If you're doing things right, if you make it, if we're not all guaranteed to live a long life, which anyways, I don't want to go back to. It's true though. It's so true. It's true. And in me saying that,
I have no words.
I have no words. Well, it's like, enjoy your now. Enjoy. Okay. You have to enjoy now. You can't yes, we can plan for the future, but if it's like, oh, I'm going to be happy when this happens and that happens and that, it's like, no, you've got to find something today to be happy about. Even when the day sucks the life out of you, there's got to be something that you can be happy or grateful for or something. And if it's
I was
just,
just gonna say, you made everybody else just have a shitty day too.
oh, great. Now I got that in my car. Great.
Saying.
Well, what are friends for?
Yeah,
The more the merrier.
I'll be like, afterwards. I'm phoning you after.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Or what's that saying? Misery loves company.
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Misery loves company.
I guess so.
All
right.
So Tammy says, sometimes I look for something new to cook, something I have never cooked before, just to change the thought up, to use all the old shit in the cupboards. There you go.
Fun. I love it.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. I made myself a Caesar salad today because I just didn't feel like doing anything else. So
beautiful.
Yeah. And I was like, well, that was pretty good. I had some chicken strips and I thought, well, I'll add them to it. So it was something easy that I wouldn't normally make. So it made me feel pretty good. And the fact that, it's not bad food. So
it's good. It's good.
It is good. Yeah. Yeah. So, another thing I wanted to talk about, just when, life is not working out, life is giving you the lemons and not the good kind, is so the things you've surrounded yourself with that bring you inspiration and hope, and then you're looking around at this stuff and it's not working, it's not doing it for you. That's a good time to start kind of changing things up a little bit, move things around, clear that space and shift it around. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking around at my computer where all my crystals are, and it's like, you guys failed me earlier. I'm time to move you. But just clearing the space a little bit is helpful. So.
Yeah. I also, I found a really nice glass container, like a vase, and I have some Himalayan salt chunks.
Okay.
So I put those in there. I put a whole bunch of salt in there, and I filled it up with water. And so that energetically clears a space too, just pulls everything in. And so, and like I do, like my bedroom feels like it's like you can breathe.
I like that.
It does really shift too. Yeah.
I have, but you don't put water in it. You just have the chunks of Himalayans.
No, I put water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
because the water helps absorb all that.
Right. Yeah. I just think, oh, I'm losing my Himalayan salt.
It's meant for baths anyways. Like there are these.
Okay.
And so I have too many of them, so I'm using them for that. They're pretty.
No, and it looks nice too. When it's aesthetically pleasing, that also helps. Knowing that it looks good, it's serving a purpose, and it's clearing the energy. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody want a card? Should we do some cards now?
Yeah, let's pull some cards. I've just got my.
Enough of our rambling.
Yeah, rambling man. Let me get my light seer deck. Actually, no. I want Spacious Tarot.
Nice. I love that one. I need to start playing with that one more.
So let us know what you want the card about. I see Rula wants a card. Can you let us know? Just say whether it's general or if you have something specific. And it's even if you don't tell us what it is. I mean, not that we're like need to guess or jump through hoops, but I mean, if it's not something you want to share out loud, you don't have to. Just that intention, having that intention is all you need. Yeah.
I have 3 decks here. So if it's okay to make things just a little bit more complicated and add to your shitty day.
You know how much I like that.
What are friends for?
Elliot, no barking. Elliot doesn't want you to do it. He's barking.
I don't care. Doing it anyways. So I want people to pick either 1, 2, or 3. And I'll pick and shuffle from that deck.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you have to say 1, 2, or 3, and whether it's general or not. So Rula's saying, okay, we've got Rula, yes, please. Elpida, yes, please. Rula says general, please. So now you have to say 1, 2, or 3, and I'll pull a clarifier with my spacious tarot.
Beautiful.
Hello there, Kathy. Do you have anything to add to our little convo that we've been talking about? It's always nice to get everybody's input on that.
Mm-hmm.
So Rula says 2, and she
All
just
right.
wants a general.
And it's general?
Yeah.
Here, right away, I'm picking up that energy that needs to be grounded because I had my feet up on my on my chair, and it was just like, so the energies is that there's something going on that she needs to connect more to the energies of Earth for grounding. And let me see. Thank you. Come back. Okay. So Messenger is a card.
Is that a bat?
It is.
He's cute.
He is cute. All right. So the energy I'm picking up for this, Rula, I don't know if you have a lot of family around you, and there's like the energy of like children and all that, and it is the sweet messages of like I feel like it's communication, and how it is. It's almost like you see beautiful little messages in the energy of the people around you and the sweetness of life and what is happening when people come together. So it's to honor those energies and the people that are in your life, so on and so forth. Maybe there is going to be a gathering, a family gathering coming up, is what maybe I'm feeling with that too. So hopefully that makes sense, but it's telling you to listen to the subtle messages or messengers of the world around you. There's a lot of sweetness there.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled swords, of course. It's just been that kind of day. I got 2. We've got the 4 of Swords and the King of Swords. So, sorry, not the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. So it feels like, you know, if you've been thinking that something is out of your control, stop thinking that and start realizing you have more of an ability to get through something than you think. So just don't even think about there needing to be a struggle, and just focus on where your superpower is, because that's where the King of Swords is. It's like whatever you're thinking about comes about. So when you can focus on something that's like a sharper energy to get through things you need to get through quicker, I feel that's going to help you get through I got to do this and that's going to happen. It's like, I am a powerful manifester, and I'm going to manifest through whatever thing is coming along.
Beautiful.
There you go. All right. Elpida, I don't know. You didn't. Oops. I need a new mouse. This one keeps flipping on me. I need. What number would you like, Elpida? And Elpida and Marnie, because Marnie was definitely in the chat a lot, which is nice. We like to reward those that are in the chat. Tammy, are you still here? You need a reading too. Okay, so let's. Rula says, beauty, thank you, makes sense, awesome. And Elpida is next, and she would like a general, and she wants number 3. 3 is the popular one today. Right. Kathy wants that one too. And Kathy, can you let us know if you will have a specific question or you want it something else? Oh.
And who are we reading for?
Right now we're reading for Elpida.
Elpida.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let us know what number, Tammy.
So for Elpida, the card that I pulled is patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, right away I got the image of suitcases and packing and a trip. And so there might be an opportunity to travel also coming.
Interesting, because I pulled the 8 of Cups, which to me is moving on from where you are now.
Nice.
So yeah, it could be literally packing up and moving, or maybe it's just when you're traveling or whatever it is you're doing, it's going to help you shift your perspective on things. And I'm also picking up that you're going to get an intuitive hit. Something on that, whatever this travel is or whatever. It might even just be a day trip. Maybe it's just to and from whatever, that you're going to think about something and it's going to actually manifest itself or show itself. And you're going to be like, oh, and then I don't know. To me, it's the key that you're going to start trusting your intuition a lot more. You trust it already, but this is going to be like confirmation that, yeah, you have a gift there. I don't know. That's what came. Hopefully it makes sense.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now we have Marnie, and she would like number 1, and I believe it's a general.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Kathy. We'll mark that one down.
Okay. So.
You're welcome.
All right. So this is for
Marnie.
Marnie. All right. So Marnie, the card I pulled, and I feel like I have to give you the numbers also for the card. So the card is number 44. And the words on the card are, there is one who watches over you.
Aww.
And so with that, I feel like there is a lot of what is it called, reflection going on, and I'm seeing like the water, I'm seeing like stones, and it's just like being out in nature and just being able to just center yourself and breathe and allow that energy to flow through you. And it's it feels to me like it's you're just constantly just kind of talking. I'm getting this kind of energy of communicating with spirit, so on and so forth. And that there is going to be, it's what I'm hearing right now to go along with that. I feel like there's music. So I don't know if you're going to be starting to hear music and like within yourself going forward, but it just feels like you're really going to be starting to connect more and taking the time to actually sit and breathe, like it's to be a part of it, because it feels like it's not like you're trying, it's just that you're doing, if that resonates. And so, maybe with the weather getting better, so on and so forth, being able to get out there more and be comfortable while doing it. So hopefully that resonates.
I love it. So I got the 5 of Cups. I'm getting all the good ones here. So this is to me, it's a confirmation that you're focused on the 2 cups that are still standing and the gifts that are there. Those are more prominent for you, Marnie. It feels like you turn whatever conflict or issue, you turn it into something powerful for yourself. It's something you've always done, I feel. So that's just a confirmation that you definitely, that's one of your skills, one of your superpowers that other people are always like, how does she do that? So I love that for you. Oh, and Kathy is saying, so glad you're going to be back at Phoenix more, Raph.
Yes, this Monday.
And so it begins. Okay, so we have Tammy, who would like a general and a number 1, and then we'll do Kathy.
All right, so Tammy. All right.
You're welcome, Marnie. I'm glad it was good for you.
So as I'm shuffling, like there's no cards coming out, and it just feels like my mind's a little bit scattered. So there's a lot to do, things to get done. It's just like it's hard to really focus. And so, come on, damn.
I'm kind of getting the same thing here. There you go.
Well, that's a lot.
Oh.
So you have a lot on your plate going on right now. And I'm just going to pick out, okay, well, I can do 3. Because, yeah, they were hard. And so the energy I was just picking up is like to sit back. I saw, sit back, sit on a couch and evaluate all the energy and the things that do need to get done instead of going there to there to there to there, and evaluate and have a game plan, if that makes sense. The first card is number 35, the constellations of isolation.
That has hermit vibes to it, that one.
Mm-hmm. And it just kind of feels like, I feel like with all the stress is that if there's like stress going on in your world right now, is just that it feels like that you're taking it all on and feeling like it's not crazy, big, bad, whatever, but it's just like you are energetically understanding the steps that need to be taken in order to get the job done. And so you're kind of relying on yourself to be the matriarch in a situation, if that makes sense with that. Because it feels, what actually almost came to me is because you need to feel like you're in control, right? It's, someone's doing the dishes, but they're not doing them good enough. So you're going to do them the right way, if that makes sense. The truth comes softly. And so it just feels like slow down. And like, that's what I was saying earlier, sit on the couch, evaluate the situation at hand. And okay, well, I can actually, I can cut down 5 steps just by, energetically making it make sense in my mind. And then love forgives distance. And that's one I just felt like there's something that you're going to really start missing. I don't know if, okay, so energetically, it feels like that you actually have lost someone, and that they are aware of the situation at hand, and they are a part of it, and they're happy, and it feels like there's excitement going on with that. So hopefully that resonates with you.
So, as we went through the no cards coming to bunch of cards coming, I got 2 cards that came, and they're doozies. So They are, oh, they're not consecutive. No. So the first card that came out was the Tower card. And what I'm picking up from this is it's about allowing things to topple, instead of trying to, like a Jenga, and keep it. And it's just like, let it fall. Because I think the sooner things crumble, the sooner you're able to rebuild things the way they're meant to be built, the way you can do it from how you want it to start. Because it's not so much how the finish of it is, it's how you begin it, how you create the foundation of it. And I have no idea what this relates to. That's why it's so cryptic. And then the next one is the Death card, because to me, they really go hand in hand. And to me, it's almost like rip the Band-Aid off, whatever it is that's happening. Like no more of this slow death of whatever. It feels like let's just push that tower over. Like, let's get into something that's fresh energy, and it's time. There's been enough of this waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like, come on, let's get on with it. That's the energy I'm picking up, and I'm probably not making any sense because it's just been that kind of day.
I see those two cards as beautiful transformation cards. And that's what I'm really picking up. A lot of change, a lot of transformation, a rebirth.
But
very,
it's all
very positive. Very
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
So nothing like, they're pretty heavy cards, but what I'm picking up is that they're pretty, they're pretty powerfully good cards too.
Yeah. Yeah. For me this morning, they would have just been terrible. I'm having a little message from them for myself, but for you, Tammy, it feels like it's a good thing. And the sooner you can come into alignment with your heart and your head about it, the quicker things are going to settle the way they're meant to. So there you have it. There you have it. Okay, so now we have Kathy is wondering if employment is on the horizon, and she chose number 3, I believe. Yes, she chose number 3.
Okay, so employments.
Okay, before we go, let me go here. Tammy saying, my brother is moving out into his own place. 20 years I've had him. Empty nesting, feeling like grieving, but every all happening. Come on, you guys, with your spelling. I can't read this out loud.
Okay, hold on.
I'm kidding. I'm the worst for this.
I speak this language. My brother is moving out into his own place. 20 years I've had him. Empty nesting, feeling like grieving, but every is happening all at once, basically. Is all happening now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I speak that language. Am I correct, Tammy? That's how I write.
Well, and I understand it in here and in my heart, but to read it out loud, yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense. You know what, Tammy? It's funny how we think ourselves into a scenario and think, oh, it's going to be so tough. And, and in your heart, yeah, it probably is. But at the same time, I bet you it will actually be a little easier than you're giving yourself credit for. And not easy. Maybe that isn't the right word, but it's, it's going to be good for everybody is what I'm picking up. And that's great. That's a good celebration, for him at least, right? And you're more like, yeah, but what about me? And it's, yeah. And if you're moving any distance away, it takes a little more effort to hang out. So, and she's sorry. No, don't be sorry about that. It's the mood I'm in, right? I have my bullshit corner going on. You know me right now. Scorpio, yeah. And then she's like, yes. Yeah. But it'll be good. I pulled the sun, and I feel this is for you. That it's going to be It's going to be great. You are going to feel so good because you know he's going to feel so happy and so empowered, and he's going to grow. He's going to bloom like this flower. And you're not going to be able to help but feel so happy that everything transpired the way it did, even though you wanted to still keep him under your wing, right? All right. Sorry, Kathy. Let's move on.
Okay, wondering if employment is on the horizon. All right, so I pulled this card for you, and it's called Inner Alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. So, what I'm picking up is there's a lot of emotions, a lot of nervous energy, feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling like, not that you're in this situation, but I'm feeling a lot of energy of, I wouldn't even necessarily say that it's grief, but it's feeling a sense of hopelessness. But the card to me is telling me that you got everything that you need, and you have so many energies of gifts and the ability to just step. All that it takes is that step. And so, yes, I'm feeling that there is, that energy of, you want a job, you want to go do this or this or this. It's going to be presented to you. It is going to be there. I feel like there's actually going to be a couple of different little things, like it's almost like stepping stones, almost like 3 opportunities that are going to be presented. It's just like you have the power, so you need to remember that you do have the power and take that step out of fear and step into trust. So hopefully that resonates.
I love that. So what I like to do with questions like this is I like to turn it into an empowering thing. Instead of wondering if you're going to get employment, I asked, what can Kathy do? And then did this in my head, not out loud. Hi, Christina. If you want a card, let us know. Pick 1, 2, or 3 and let us know if it's general or not. Sorry, Kathy, back to you. I have a neurospicy brain right now and I'm working it. So I like to shift it into a more empowered. What can Kathy do to be in alignment with a job that she would like? And you got the High Priestess card, which
Beautiful.
everything Raphael was just saying, that's why I was smiling. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. This is confirming what Raph says, that you have a lot of gifts. If you trust your connection to divine energy and trust that you have the gift of manifesting, we all do. But if you are more focused on that higher vibration and focused on how you want to feel and let go of how does it need to show up, you just need to focus on, when I get that, when I'm waking up to get ready to go to my job, I'm going to feel this. This is how I'm going to feel. So start stepping into that role of, you are the high priestess, girl. You are her. All right. When you wake up in the morning, even if you don't have that job yet, you wake up in the morning and you play the pretend game. And it's okay to play the pretend game and feel what it feels like when you do have that job you're waking up for and the alarm goes off or whatever. And you're just excited to get going and meet the people you need to help. And it feels like you're really going to be doing something that, using your gifts and trusting that everything you've learned up to this point is going to be fuel for you in whatever job you get. I don't know you, and I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm feeling really optimistic for you and excited. So, all right. Let's see. Tammy says, yes, I have the wisdom to understand the process. You two are bang on. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And then Kathy saying hopelessness is an appropriate word right now. Ooh, so shift that, because girl, you are magic. You can manifest things. And sometimes it takes going through the deep dark drudgery, and we were talking about bullshit earlier. I don't know if you were here for that part, but we got to get through that and keep trusting, because that's when you get to the other side of it, it's going to strengthen you. I really feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kathy saying, yes, I struggle with the focus part. I love the empowerment words. Yes. And you have them within you. This is just a reminder for you. Okay. These aren't, this isn't new. This isn't new for you, but I think I'm almost feeling like you don't feel like you're worthy of using these empowering words. And you are, we all are. We all are. And I feel, yeah, like, I don't know, you need to take a picture of that one. That shell and the pearl, which to me also looks like the moon. So I don't know if you're tuned into the cycles of the moon or not, but next time you're outside and you see the moon, take a moment and just connect. I feel like that's one of the things that you can do and connect, and Mojo agrees. I don't
Yeah.
know if you
So
can hear him or not.
I wanted to pull a clarifier for Kathy also, and to step out of that fear energy.
She hit the nail on the head. I don't know
Beautiful.
which nail, but
I love that.
there we go.
But this is for Kathy to step out of that fear energy, and it's Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. And so, it's a lot about self-care. Make sure you do, and take those steps of calming your body, calming your mind, calming your being, and get outdoors and allow yourself to reconnect. And that's going to help with the energies of, fear.
I like that. Thank you. And what I'm piggybacking on that with Raph, this is why I love working with Raph, is first of all, let's see what Kathy says. The feeling worthy part. I've come a long way, but still have some work to do. And that's perfect. Celebrate how far you've come. I feel that maybe it's when it is nighttime and things have settled, that's where the fear starts to creep in a little bit of, oh, now I get to sit and think, and oh, I need to do this and this isn't happening. And so that's where I feel connecting with moon energy, looking at the night sky, even to just converse with your guides and let them take some of that worry from you, because they want to help. They want to ease your load, ease your burdens. But you have to ask them. You have to invite that help in. So that's where that high priestess energy really comes in. I would delve in. If you have used tarot cards at all, take the high priestess card out of the tarot deck and sit with it, or journal with it, meditate with her, put her by your bedside. Even, you don't have to do it for like months on end. Just if you feel guided to do it. I think that would be a powerful thing to flip the switch from I don't have control over what I can do to this is what I do have control over, how I feel, how I think, and then my actions that I can take based on that. So I hope that made sense. We turned it into the Kathy show, which is great. Yay! Oh, I already posted that. You have come a long way. Woot woot. Love it. Christina, where did you go? She would love a general card number 1.
All right. Right away, I'm picking up with Christina. It's almost like the energy of starting a hobby. I don't know why I saw kind of like it's the energy of candles. So I don't know. There's something about that. So bring more light into your situation, or what candle energy is, or it could be just literally that's your new hobby, is you're going to be taking up candle making or doing some fun stuff with candles. So the card that you received is number 26, 678. So I felt like I needed to share that with you for numerology. The Fortunate Companion.
Oh, it's so cute. I like those cards.
I know. And the energy I get from this, it's time to get busy. It's time to start doing things that you love. And it's almost like I'm just feeling like you're, have in your environment, being able to kind of set things up and saying, okay, I'm going to get my hands busy here. And it's going to feel good. This is something I've been putting off for way too long. And I want to just proceed. So if you haven't even started that, maybe it's like universe is, but it's been in the back of your mind. Universe is saying it's time to get busy, have some fun, start creating, start doing things like that. And it feels like there's a lot of knowledge there too for you. So hopefully that resonates.
Yeah, what came up just as you were saying, a lot of knowledge, is that when you are doing something that's a hobby or creative that you love doing from your heart, that's where things are really going to start flowing. So let me see what card comes. Oh, you got the High Priestess too. So to me, it's like everything that I just said to Kathy, it's for you as well. Is there anything more from that? I'm just getting, I mean what I say. Like, this to me feels like it's a collective, not to take away from Kathy's message either. Let's see, the other card that came, the Moon. So the Moon. So yeah, to me, it's all about how you feel. It's less about what it is you do, but it's how you feel about what you do. Whether it's the work you're doing or whether it's taking up that hobby, or it feels like it's got to feel good for you to do it. You need something that you can do purely for the fact that it feels good, not because of, oh, if I make this thing, I'm going to have this outcome thing that I could give to someone. It's just for you. So it doesn't even need to be something that comes from it other than you feel good. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I'm like, yeah. Marnie, heading off, gals. Thanks for a lovely hangout. Thanks for being here. Have a super Easter weekend.
Yes.
And yeah, I hope that made sense for you, Christina. And if there's anyone else who would like a card pulled, choose 1, 2, or 3 and let us know what you want to know about, or if it's just general. Clear the energy of the cards. Okay.
You can pull one for me?
Yeah. Hi, Crystal. 1, 2, or 3. And what do you want to know about? Or it can be general. And Annalie's here too. Hello.
Hello.
Oops. I went, there's Annalie. Hello, it skipped. Wow, love the reading. Candles, huh? Open to a hobby. Thanks, ladies. You rock every time. Thank you. You do too. Hi, Crystal. So what do you, 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3. Yeah. Oh, you want me to pull one for you while we're waiting for the comments to comment? Oh, Crystal says just let it flow.
Let it flow. All right.
And she says 2.
Oh, I was just going to pick because I let it flow. Okay. So I'm looking at number 2 here. All right.
Yeah. 1, 2, or 3, Annalie, and then we're
yeah.
Raphael will choose based on your answer the deck that she has, and then I'll pull a clarifier. Christine already pulled a clarifier for you, but I'll wait. To share that. Thank you, Christina.
Right. So this is for.
Oops. This is for Crystal. Oh, sorry. Let me put Crystal up on here. Where are you?
All right. Okay, so for Crystal, you received the card and it says lessons. So it almost feels like the energy I'm picking up is that you are, it feels like you're like the forerunner. You are like energetically boosting people and helping them set a foundation. I don't know if that resonates, and it's not very clear what I'm picking up, except for it feels like you are energetically supporting and directing people onto their life path. So maybe there's some transitions going on in your family or the people around you or work. So it's you're taking the lead, you're supporting, and it's almost like they want you to feel comfortable with that support and that guidance, with that. And it just feels like that you've been through, life. You have a lot of knowledge, and so you're helping other people with the lessons, the knowledge, the wisdom that you've gained, and you're sharing it and helping other people and supporting them along those lines.
I like that. I feel like if you haven't been doing that, that's what you could do to help clear the energy for yourself by channeling for others. I got the Wheel of Fortune. So keeping the energy moving and flowing is what I'm picking up. And when things feel a little stagnant, or when you feel focused on something that isn't going well, and we both know what I'm talking about, that's where you need to just run the energy through and allow yourself to focus on something else. And I think what Raphael was saying, helping other people, and that will be beneficial for you as well. It's just getting the energy moving, it's getting the focus off of you and your own concerns, so that you can just kind of get a break from it, right? We all need that. Like if we're so focused on our own stuff, which we want to solve it, so of course we are, but when we can take a break from it and help someone through their stuff, that's where that reciprocation and energy can start to really flow. And that's what I'm picking up for you. And Christina is pulled a clarifier for Crystal. Thank you, Christina. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Yeah, I love that. Maybe you need to be the one to instigate the Soul Tribe to get people together. I think that would be helpful, because it would help you to feel like you're in more control of something you can control. Because control is an illusion for the most part, for things we can't do anything about. But when we can do something with what we can control, it makes us feel a little more powerful. Hopefully that makes sense. Hi Shane, how you doing? Central PA. Wow, awesome sauce. Nice to see you. Hope all is going well. We're still got to work on your reading. Please don't hold your breath, but it will happen. Thanks for being here. Okay. Was there anyone else? Annalie. She never chose. Yeah. She said 1, 2, or 3. So oh no, there it is. Okay. Thank you. 3, please.
3 for Annalie and just general. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and Shane, if you want a card pulled, choose 1, 2, or 3. Raphael will pull the deck, and then I'll pull a clarifier, and I think Christina will pull a clarifier.
I was just going to say, and Christine.
Yeah. I see. I changed my name from Smiling Baby. Yeah, now I know it's you, and I can tell by your picture too. That's how I knew on Monday. Okay, good. Thank you. Well, Christina's already ahead of the game. She's got Annalie's clarifier pulled already.
Slow down.
Man, you're so fast.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, the card is like, it's just like, it doesn't feel like that's, they're really making, me work tonight. For Annalie, you received creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limited, blah, 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 creative soul. And so that would actually make a lot of sense, because my fingers feel really heavy and cramped. And like even when I was shuffling the cards, they just like whoa, like it just felt so heavy. And so it's like you need to start being creative, make that energy flow so it's not stagnant, and allow that. And that's going to bring joy, happiness to your soul, your heart, the way you view the world around you, and all that. And so there's a lot of that energy there. And so universe really wants you to tap into your beautiful creative abilities and get moving on it.
I think the universe needs more of your creative items out in the world, vibrating that amazing energy to everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And what I picked on was this is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, taking action on something, doing something will help disperse the energy if you've been in a state of hyper focused on something that there's no traction happening on it. This is saying like you've got to take action somewhere. So I think this is a confirmation of what Raphael's saying, is doing something with your hand, like physically doing something will be good. Also the Six of Pentacles came. To me, this is a card of reciprocation. So it's kind of what I was saying to I think it was Christina, about when you do something, it's actually helpful for somebody else. But the point is to just do it, not because you're helping someone else. I hope that makes sense. I'm not even going to try and explain that at all, because I think it'll make sense. And that, because I want to see what Christina, her clarifier for Annalie is. Mintaken. Oh, that one came in again. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yeah, I love that. Kathy's saying, Harley tried to hug you on my phone, Raph. Is that your little one? So cute. I love that.
He's
That's
my
awesome.
friend.
Nice. Okie dokie. So I think I got everybody, and now Shane would like number 2. Feel the force. Yeah. It's overcast here in Altoona. Yeah, we got clear skies here in BC right now, which yay! It was raining this morning, so hopefully we're in for some good.
Yeah.
And he's saying Raphael is such a cool name. It's not just a cool name; she's a pretty cool person too, and I'm very grateful to call her my friend. Annalise says, thank yous. We'll be starting my creations again. Yay. I think definitely getting stagnant when facing losses as I disconnect and go into isolation. Yeah, and we kind of talked about that at the beginning, maybe not so much what you just specifically said, but it's about how when we feel stuck because, shit happens and we know we can do this or have that or create this, and we're just not in the mood, and we have to honor that. But I think for you, Annalie, your mom's onto something, that it's time to try something and just see how it goes. Yeah. Yes, but it's time to shift out of that, and I think this was a confirmation. Perfect. Awesome. And Christina already has a clarifier for Shane. We need to have you on here with your clarifiers one of these days, girl.
Seriously. That would be fun.
So let's go back up to here. So Shane would like card number 2, and then I will pull 1, 2.
Okay. And Kathy, I want you to bring my little friend to see me soon. I'm there on Monday, hint, hint. All right. So this is for Shane. All right. Yeah. So the energy I picked up is it's nourish. And it feels like it's being more aware of what you put into your body. So like energetically, like eating the right kinds of foods, and it doesn't have to be forever or anything along those lines, but it's almost like just like put some substance into your being, because it feels like there's like a very sharp mind going on, but it feels like it's not. It feels like to me that you're not feeding your body what it needs at this point. And it feels like you're like I'm really getting a lot of energy of just push, 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 of just keep going, that thing. But it's hard to keep going full throttle or like moving ahead when we're not sustaining our being, like putting gas into our system, if that makes sense. So it's universe is just saying to be aware of how your body is feeling. And I'm also hearing do some fun stuff like I don't know if you so play like in a band or like get people together and jam like music and all that kind of stuff, like have some fun along those lines. I'm seeing kind of like musical instruments or just doing some stuff along those lines. So hopefully that resonates. That's what came through.
I love that, Shane, because she and Raph didn't even see your following message. I was gonna post it, but she started talking. But I think this begins to answer that question. Is I need some guidance with my seer abilities, and I think what Raphael said is definitely part of that, because we often think that it's, oh, we got to focus on those chakras for our intuition and blah blah blah, but what we feed ourselves, our thoughts, our those vibrational things are one thing, but it's also what we're physically feeding our body makes a big difference too.
Yeah.
So
I really that really
he's like,
minds.
Yeah, he's like, there should be a school for mutants. Well, isn't there? Isn't that and that X Factor X-Men X Factor X-Men show, School for Mutants? I don't quit. I'm a Taurus. Yep, the bull. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I have a card too that popped out, and it is Explorer of Pentacles, which is basically the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, it's like when you focus on something, and it's funny because it's a bear, but I almost see it as a bull now, like a Taurus bull, because once you get your sights set in the right direction, and start moving forward with your energy, with everything that you do, things you put in your body, things that you think, the activities that you do. It can be smooth sailing, and the way will be cleared. You'll know you're in the right direction when there's less kind of struggle, and it's just like, whoa, that's like your guide's going, yeah, he's got it. He's going in the right direction. If you keep, butting heads against something that's not the direction you're meant to go, whether it's situations or with people, it's like, it's not meaning get in a conflict. It's meaning, oh, this is more stuck in the mud energy. It's like, okay, well, we don't want to go that way. We want to go where it's smooth sailing. And that's what I feel this little puppy is all about here. Yeah. Yeah, I know, a real school with special. There is. I know there's it's in England or Scotland. There's a school. I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically like Hogwarts, but for real, for people who have magical gifts. What's the name of it? I know people who've gone there too.
My brain just stopped because actually I was thinking about taking a class there. John Finley.
Something Finley? Well,
John Finley.
John Finley. Yeah, look that up.
There's a couple other ones too.
There's got to be somewhere local and not way over in
Queens country. A lot of it's online. You can do online too.
Oh, okay. They do online now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's a big old castle, though. It's pretty friggin' cool from what I hear. But yeah, you'd have to travel to get there. Annalie, almost missed this. We'll begin working on your dream catcher, Lorraine, and the earrings are promised, Mom. Yay! Excited. I gave Annalie some of my little lovebird feathers to put towards it. So that's pretty cool. Thank you. I'm excited now. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we can now pull for each other.
Okay.
So, do you have anything specific you want to know?
Oh, general.
General. Oh, general gets 4.
Woohoo! I'm greedy.
Okay, hang on. And what is the Monroe Institute? I don't know. I'd have to Google it up. I have no idea. So Raph, you got 3 of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
So focusing on being part of a community, and it's okay that you do things a little different than other people. Everyone has their own cup of tea. That's what I get from that one. Child of Wands, which is a Page of Wands. To me, this feels like the new work that you're doing is you're actually helping to improve upon the gifts you already have. Right, so the mediumship you're doing and stuff. The Tower.
Mm-hmm.
So be willing to let things change from what you already are doing. It doesn't mean you're losing anything that you already have, but it's going to shift things up in a totally different way you least expect, and that's a nice surprise. And what's the last card? And the 4 of Wands, because it is going to bring a more stable energy to you, so you can begin to kind of trust that this is the path you're meant to go down. So you're going to start finding a little more clarity there, but it's going to take taking action even when it feels like you want to not take action.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Beautiful.
what I'm picking up for you. And Shane says, okay, thank you ladies for your time and gifts. Keep carrying the light. Thank you, Shane. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good Easter weekend. And we will see you next time. Well, we're not leaving yet, but I just, in case you were taking off.
And the card I pulled for myself is love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. There we go.
You already do that, so I love that for you. Let me go back up and find that clarifier for Raph. There we are. From Christina. Oh, Mintak, that's why she said again, because see, I didn't read it. So that's so cool because that came up for Annalie as well. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers.
That's so funny. Yes.
That is cool. Huh.
That.
Look
Well, I think
at that.
They're very, we're.
Christina with a K is here. Happy Easter. Hello. If you want a card pull, say 1, 2, or 3, and let us know if you want a general or not. Right now, I'm going to get Raphael to pull me one because we're almost done. But we're here for you if you post in the chat.
1, 2, or 3, Lorraine.
Oh, well, 3. Come on. It's usually 3, but sometimes not.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, Christina's saying that's the second time you guys got the same card. Pretty cool.
I
They're
know.
very connected. It's very, 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 very wild how connected they are.
Well, with everything that has happened, Annalie's living here now, also with me, and then we do a lot of things together. And hold on, I don't. Okay, focus. Lorraine's card. Sorry. Thank you. All right. So, Lorraine, the card that you received is Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. It's in writing.
Can you take a photo and send it to me, please?
I will.
Strength, you're being guided by the cosmos to stay strong. Oh, I'm telling you, it's so hard. I thought I was doing really good till today happened. Thank you. I needed that. I'm going to pull a clarifier for me too. 7 of Cups is about choices. What am I going to focus on? I'm going to focus on listening to the cards about strength. That's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to trust a little bit longer. Definitely. A little bit
Well, what
hot.
other choice do you have?
I really don't. Christina says, Council of Light. Oh, that's Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Oh, I needed that. Thank you, Christina.
I love
Oh,
that.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's a good one.
Check out Robert Monroe. Okay. Is he a psychic medium or I'm curious. We got lots of Googling to do on our spare time. Thank you, Shane. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I didn't see any other comments in the chat. So we've been on here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
It's wine time.
And thank you everybody for being here and being in the comments and letting us pull cards and clarify things for you. And thank you for the clarifiers. This is definitely ending my day a lot nicer than how it began. So it is so nice to be able to connect with you. And thank you, Raph, for for being here and being my bud. And yeah, appreciate you.
It's always a good time here. It's fun.
Yeah. So happy Easter, everybody. And we will see you next time. All right. Peace. Mojo says goodbye.